I am not a role model. I'm not paid to be a role model. I get paid to wreak havoc in the court. Parents should be role models. Just because I can dunk a basketball doesn't mean I can raise your kids. These are the famous words from the 1993 Nick commercial with the NBA Hall of Farmers and the NBA analyst Charles Dickens from 25 years ago. Webster's dictionary shows that when you describe a role model, it is someone whose personality or behavior is imitated by other people. Parents are role models, certainly minor to me, but what can kids look up to otherwise from their parents, teachers, and mentors? Our society has been focused around entertainment, social media, and political figures on the outside and been looked up as role models. Sports stars like LeBron and Ellen are very popular, and that is what people sometimes consider as role models. People with fame and with a great talent. Superheroes like Spider-Man and other fictional characters and other fictional characters are very famous. And it's great that now women and interpreters are now accepted into those movies, even though they're just fictional and not true. The Caucasians have a big social media following over 100 million and are looked up to by many people. Or is that? Now let's get back to the question that we just had. Can kids be role models? I believe that kids can just be their own role models. Kids who are passionate about what they are doing. Kids who have courage to be able to get out of trouble and solve problems. Like Michaela Ober. She was bitten by a bee 2 times and now she's 13. When she took her arithmetic book and she figured out the bees and the problems that they were facing, she took her 1940 granny's flax lemonade change and put it with honey. Now she's 13 and she sells more than 4 different kinds of lemonade. 4 different kinds of lemonade. And she's donated half of them to the Bees Center to help the bees. Or Jade. She's the youngest and also the very, very first girl to ski across the polar and the Arctic and Greenland too. Wow, that's a very big challenge. Or maybe Mo, who I know personally. He asked his grandmother to buy a bow tie for him, but didn't find anything that he liked. So he asked his grandmother and his mom to make the bow tie he liked and designed them for all others. But got business on Shark Tank, didn't get a deal, and now has $1 million deal with the NBA. Or Parkland teenagers like Emma, David, and others. Or Malala, who won the Nobel Peace Prize. And that's a very big prize. Then I could go on and on because there are so many. But these are just a few examples of kids who can be role models in the world. Now, these kids have been from normal kids to role models around the world. But now our question is, how do we go from a normal kid to becoming a role model? Well, the question and the answer is simple. My answer would be, just go do it. But Mo didn't just hesitate to find another bow tie. He went and did it. With the help of his mother and his grandmother, he started designing and making the bow ties he liked him personally. And this is my story. Started 5 summers ago, actually. And this is how it started. I want the Lego Death Star, but Lego War Death Star. But my parents said, okay, but I had to get paid for it because I had to pay for it. I was 8 years old at that time and I couldn't get it because it cost $400. And I was like, well, how would I get so many money? And my dad said, you could run a lemonade stand, but then a lemonade stand at the end of my street would take forever. But my father said that you could try to open it at your own local farmer's market. So I did it with proper licenses and debts. Then I sold, in a year, I sold very much lemonade and I had $900 already. And yes, I got my Lego Death Star. I had a very great experience when I had it. And I wanted to share this with other kids too. When I wanted to share this, I decided that I was getting so many customers that I also reached out to other young sellers and helped them sell products at my own stand, meaning that I would still pay them, of course. In both cases, I just did it. Mo didn't give up on finding the bow tie he liked. With the help of his grandmother and mother, he just went and did it. He started designing and making the bow ties he liked. He just went ahead and did it. He didn't think of anything. Michaela didn't let all the bees stop her. With the help of her parents, she's a successful student and ambassador, of course. And Jade was impressed and by 2 women at the Everest base camp that she knew. And she didn't stop to think that she would one day ski across North Pole and Greenland. She just ahead and did it. I'm impressed by Ellen, David, and Mo. All of those people who were all kids and achieved all these great things when they were all teenagers. Meaning that I see myself in them. I see myself in their shoes. They are like me. And I see myself in them. If they can do it, maybe we can do it too. Whatever it is. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.